Storm TV here with Head Coach Matt Ginn. Last weekend saw chocolates rain down onto the ice after your team took all 4 available points from the weekend. How pleased were you with your team's performances?
Yeah, I think it was a kind of a tale of 2 different games there in Glasgow. It's tough to get off to a good start. We were in the box, I think, 3 times in the first 10 minutes, and that's the way it goes sometimes. They got one on a 5-on-3, but I liked how we regrouped and responded to that. We were able to get the equalizer and then score on the power play ourselves. And then second period, a little back and forth, bit of a controversial goal, but again, I liked how we regrouped in between the second and third. And our third period was our best period there. Scored first shift, set the tone, and really mature third. Just seeing that game out, we took care of the pucks. We were able to turn them over and transition against them, and that led to our fourth and our fifth just being able to extend the lead. And it was a big win for us there in Glasgow. Sunday at home against Nottingham, they came out hard. They pushed. I thought first was back and forth there, and second period we found ourselves on our heels a little bit, but we talked after the second and third, and again, third period was our best period there, which was great to see. Again, mature period, we took care of the puck, and were able to score an insurance goal there, and really liked how we saw that game out. It was a game that was a little sloppy. Pucks were bouncing. Don't think we took care of the puck real well for most of that game, but the third period we did, and it was an important win for us.
This weekend was the debut weekend for Austin Farley, who had an instant impact for the team. How happy are you with his signature and how well he started?
I thought he had a great weekend. Obviously, he got the winning goal in Glasgow there. Great individual play, nice pass from Phillips, and then but even that game, he created scoring chances. He was good. He plays quick. He's a very shifty player. He's smart. He's a guy who's played at high levels of hockey. There, he played in the Swedish Elite League and high levels across Europe and North America. And I thought he had an impact in both games there. It definitely adds to our depth. We were able to roll 3.5, 4 lines there for both games, and I thought he was great.
It's fair to say that Tyler Heinem had a great weekend, grabbing 2 goals in his first game back in the Storm shelter since signing his new deal. How happy are you with his performances this weekend, and are you pleased to have re-signed him for 2 more years?
Yeah, Heinem's been great all year. He's a guy who plays in all situations for us. Right now he's pretty hot. Pucks are going in, but he's playing the right way. He's getting his chances off playing the right way. That line's been going really well the last couple weeks here, the Tremblay, Critchlow, Heinem line, and he's kind of reaping the rewards of that. But all 3 of them have been playing great. Like I said, Heine's an important guy for us here, both on and off the ice, and obviously nice to lock him up for a couple of years. But he's shooting the puck. He's got a great shot. He's putting himself in good spots to shoot, and he scored some big goals this weekend.
As you mentioned there, the penalty kill maybe got a few more minutes than you'd hoped for this weekend. Have you spoken to the team about staying out of the box?
It's kind of the way some games go. Some games both teams are in the box, out of the box. There's always going to be some calls that maybe you don't agree with, but I thought our PK was great this weekend. The last few weeks it's been outstanding. I know we gave one up on a 5-on-3, but other than that, we were able to create some momentum off the kill early in Glasgow, and then against Nottingham too. We had, I think, 1 or 2 delay of game penalties, and that just happens. Pucks going over the glass, but the important thing is we kill those off, and we were able to turn those into momentum.
Speaking of momentum, the recent Coventry game could have been said to be a game where momentum shifted perhaps beyond control for you guys, with conceding right after defending a double minor being a real blow. Fast forward to this weekend where you had a call that went against you in Glasgow and you were able to come back with the strong third period like you did. Would you say that the team has become tougher mentally recently, and how important is that?
Well, we definitely talked about the Coventry game there. Obviously, if you look big picture, we were up 3-0, and they had maybe a 5-minute spell where they scored 3. And so we talked about just kind of weathering the storm. This rink especially is a momentum rink, and I think you saw a difference this weekend. Like you said, when things went against us, we stopped things from snowballing and kind of went out and won that next shift, and were able to kind of tide the momentum and take it back to our side. So that's what we talked about after the second in Glasgow, was just go out, and we're in a good spot, tied on the road, and right from the first shift there, we took that third period over.
Looking forward to this weekend's action then. The doubleheader versus the Flyers gives us a chance to widen the gap between us and them. How important is it to take all 4 points from this weekend as well?
Yeah, it's an important weekend here. Fife's playing good hockey. We've seen them a few times now. They have a lot of their scoring comes from that top line, the Osterberg, Glasgow and Nottingham, and I think Pylon's with them right now. So we've got to be aware when those guys are on the ice. But we're just focused one game at a time. That old coach's cliche, but deal with Saturday and then we'll move on to Sunday. But we know every game's tough in this league. They're going to come in hot. They're like I said, they're playing well. So we got to be ready, worry about our game Saturday, and then we'll turn our attention to Sunday after that.